good angles of sunlight. When the sun is rising till about 11 a.m. From about 11 a.m. to about 2 p.m. is a bad angle or a bad angel. It's about good communication between the skin and the sun. So if it's a good angle, then it's good music. So that means it's not too much on the skin. At a bad angle, if it's a bad angel, then it could be too much on the skin. You could likely burn, especially if you're not highly melanated. So you have basically too much music coming into the skin. It's just like too much music going into the ear. Again, music hits the skin first. Skin is nothing but a third kidney. You got to understand that there's constant music going on with all the organs. The system is all in tune. Again, it's a musical going on here. So you want a good angle, a good angel. You don't want to be directly. You don't want the sun to be directly overhead, because that is a high concentration of radiation coming from the sun directly down on you. Is not the best music. So, I mean, you can do it though. It's just that the fact that the amount of energy being spent just to exist and then to communicate with the sun at such a high radiation, it's just that you just be exhausted. You'd be, just one step forward, two steps back. So it's about getting that, and that's better for the eyes too. You strengthen the eyes if you wake up early. It promotes us to wake up early, really. So we're getting up earlier, we're watching the sunrise, we're strengthening our eyes, what people call solar gazing. You might not be able to look directly into the sun immediately. So we're strengthening our eyes as the sun is rising, getting those good angles of sunlight. And the same thing when the sun is setting. It's about a good angle. So you can retain more melanin, more lessons, because melanin is a conscious entity itself. It's bringing consciousness and communicating with the melanin you do have, and the melanin centers or clusters known as chakras that you do have. And we're in a sea of melanin that's all communicating. So everything is touching everything. So you can retain more in a shorter period of time if you get a good angle or a good angel. Like maybe the angle Gabriel, what they would call it. That you can get more out of a short period of time with a certain angle. And then people label that angle from a certain perspective on the earth, aka the universe. Really, all the earth is the universe. You can travel the universe by traveling the earth. They're all just different perspectives of the universe. So you can travel this earth by traveling another place, because it's another perspective of the universe, and everything is touching everything, and it's all in a sea of melanin. So, or what you would call dark matter or dark energy, or you could call it ultraviolet radiation. Again, the negative space is what gives meaning to the space that is filled. So it's, again, we can get into this perception thing of yin and yang, but that's for humans to do. We have to get beyond the cerebral cortex and into that prefrontal lobe. So again, that's just pushing us to evolve, because as we evolve more, then I can learn more in this reflection, and I can store more in this reflection, and then I can give off more shades, and then it can touch more shades, and then it's just about expanding the lessons, so that the overall pool of love and learning expands, so that we can push for more of that, as opposed to the opposite, or what else, anything that might else exist. Because you got to understand that it's just living, loving, and learning, and everything else, really. You don't fight evil. You just promote true self-respect. And I mean that like true self-respect. You promote that. That is no different than fighting evil. To have true self-respect. Respect for the true self. And I am you all, or I manual. Again, it's the I manual. It's 300 cents. It's on Amazon by R. Butt.